Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for our first song, the Star-Spangled Banner, performed by our concert choir and directed by Mr. Elliot Kranz. We will invite you to sit for our second song, Calling My Children Home. Gentlemen, please remove your caps. Thank you to all the family and friends for being here to support our graduates. It is an exciting time in their lives, and we are very proud of them all. They are an outstanding representation of our community. It is my pleasure to introduce our student-selected honored speaker. When you hear the name Rich Strike, you think of an individual who is dedicated to service and the Army. You think of someone who loves math and shares his passion for it. You think of someone who is able to overcome obstacles while staying positive throughout the process. You think of someone who cares deeply that his students are learning and that his department is supported and cared for. And under the skin of a strong individual, you see someone who is sensitive and caring. It is the combination that allows him to effectively use plenty of sarcasm appropriately. He treats his students as young adults, and he has a genuine presence in their lives. Ultimately, it is his service, commitment, and passion that makes him a special educator and person. Please join me in welcoming our 2016 Gold Star teacher, Mr. Rich Strike.
All right, I got nothing. I got nothing after that, sorry. Thank you. Too kind of words. These things drive you, this drives you nuts. All right, good afternoon, class 2016. Well, here we are. Some of you thought this day would never come, and to be honest, some of us teachers didn't either. Yeah, there's the sarcasm. All right, I'm messing with you. Okay, now what? Title of my speech, that's what they want. So now what? I actually looked up famous graduation quotes. That's what I do, and this is what I got. I could stand up here and give you all classic quotes. These are from the real world. Success is stumbling from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. How depressing is that? Well, you graduated now. Now you're just going to fail for a long time, but as long as you're happy about it, then we're okay. This one, a ship in the harbor is safe, but that's not what ships are made for. That's for the parents. That's what the parent gives you. They go, okay, this one's for you to pass on to your new graduates. Nice job, graduate. Time to get out of the harbor. Don't be a glass is half empty person. Be a glass is half full person. How about you be a, hey, the glass is the wrong size person. Maybe that's what you should be. As you start your journey, the first thing you should do is throw away that store-bought map and begin to draw your own. All right, how many of you know what a store-bought map is? None. I didn't think so. All right, those are adorable. I'm not going to dwell on any of them because I don't care if you continue to fail to get better. I don't care if you dream the impossible. I don't care if you draw your own map. I don't care if you're a ship going out of the harbor. I don't care if you end up being a doctor, lawyer, salesperson, lab technician, checkout person, mechanic, business owner, artist, math teacher, rocket scientist. I don't care. Now, this is where the parents are sitting there going, okay, Strike, where are you going? Where are you going with this? And this is where the administration's going, we really needed to read his speech before he got up there. So it's too late, here we go. What I want to tell you today is simply this. Take your little world around you, no matter where you end up, no matter what you're doing, and make it a little better. That's it. Simple. There's no need for grandiose gestures, no need to give ultimate sacrifices, unless, of course, that's what you're into. No special motivational posters, no canned statements. Do simple things. Make someone around you a little happier each day. Do this by giving a person a smile. Say hi to your coworkers and call them by name. Greet each customer with a smile. Oh, and most importantly, when engaged with a coworker, customer, client, make them feel like they're their entire world at that time. Make them feel like nothing's more important at that time than what they have to say to you. Okay, cell phone lovers, you knew I was going to say something. I'm very good. I haven't seen any cell phones out here. Thank you. Front row, at least. I don't know what's going on back there. Okay, you knew I was going to say something. A few years ago, I was having a conversation with my commander, yes, in the Army. His phone rang in his pocket. He quickly reached into his pocket, silenced it. Didn't even look at it, see who was calling. You know that. You know that move. You kind of look and go, is this person calling more important than the one I'm talking to? If it is, then, oh, I got to take, okay, that move. You know the move. Okay, he just silenced it. I asked him, do you need to take that? His response was no. I'm talking to you right now, face to face. Whatever that was can wait. Ever since then, I've had the greatest respect for him. How would you react if that happened to you? Do something for someone around you. We are all in the midst or mindset that we need recognition for something nice that we do. We need confirmation of ourselves, how great a person we are. Let it go. Just let it go. Now, you thought I was going to mention calculus students out? Yeah, you know the Let It Go. By the way, the song Let It Go from Frozen, there's a bagpipe version. Look it up. It's awesome. Calculus students love it. Okay, let's hold the door for somebody. Let somebody ahead of you in line. Overuse the words please and thank you. Overuse the phrase, what can I do to help? Make someone smile. Be that person that loves to laugh. Be the person that takes a tense situation and brings it into perspective with humor. There's a lot of anger and sadness out there in the real world, and I know I've mentioned this twice, real world, like you've had the fake world so far. The real world, there's a time and place for it, but it doesn't have to be your entire world. If each one of you went out and did something so simple as what I've suggested, what a great life you would have and a tremendous person you'd be for people around you. And again, it doesn't matter where you are in your career or social status, make your small world better. Another quote for you, try not to become a person of success, but rather try to become a person of value. Of course, who said that? Albert Einstein, of course, said that. That's a quote I'm going to use. A question I always get is, Mr. Strike, are we your favorite class? Or the more bold ones say, Mr. Strike, we are your favorite class. I believe that was this class that said that. I can't answer that. I have had wonderful classes throughout my 33 years of teaching. What would delineate one class from another? However, I have seen this in this class. This class is part of so many things that do exactly what I've asked you to do today for my fellow staff members here at Cedar Falls High School. Simone Sundblad with her son Elliot. Jane Carter and all the supporting events that have happened for her. And of course, Jamie Smith and the wonderful support she has received over the last few years. Side note, as you knew it was coming, remember what I said about making the people around you be and feel better? Think of the three people I just mentioned. Through all of their situations, how was their attitude? How did they treat people around them even though they were going through struggles? If you forget anything I say today, please just remember how they handled their respective situations. They are the true examples of what I'm talking about today. What is Jamie Smith saying? You guys know it. There you go. Do better, be better. Simple. I love it. And then there's my 6-week vacation that I took throughout the year, of course. I would never wish what I went through on anyone, but throughout the 6-week time, I found out that sometimes a person needs to be pushed down so that they are able to witness all the amazing people that are willing to be there to help them back up. And for me, many of those amazing people are sitting right here. The t-shirts, bracelets, cards, emails, trivia contests with all the money going to the USO, who was so important in helping my family when I was deployed. And of course, the anonymous painting of my idol, Albert Einstein. Well, not so anonymous anymore. I am now a proud owner of an L.E. Birkin original. And when I retire, there are many things in my room that I'll leave for the next fortunate math teacher. No, that's not one of them. I'm taking that thing with me. It's going with me wherever I go. Okay, Ms. Strike, now what? Everyone makes it so complicated. All I ask is that you make this small world, wherever you end up, a little better by caring about each person around you and making time for them. And I pray that you eventually end up in a career that you will love, that you will love as much as I have loved being a high school math teacher. There are always ups and downs, but as I start coming to the twilight of my career, I can look back and truly appreciate the amazing staff that I've been fortunate to work with, and most importantly, the truly wonderful students that I've worked with. And yes, I mean you. I won't remember the math lessons I taught. Oh, you're going to love this. Limits, implicit differentiation, slope fields. All right, let's be honest, you won't remember them either. But I will remember the conversations that we had, the ones that made me laugh and even make me laugh today, and the ones that were unique, off on a tangent. Of course, none of them initiated by me. I had no part in any of that. I was just an innocent bystander. But as you can see, the things I'll remember will be the relationships that were built in my little world. I was truly honored to be selected as your speaker today. Thank you for the opportunity to have one last talk with you. So, Mr. Strike, are we your favorite class? It's a big moment. No, I still can't answer that question. It's impossible to answer that question. However, with everything that you've done for me directly and indirectly for my family throughout this year, I will never forget this class because you have touched my heart. Thank you.
This afternoon, it is my privilege to introduce a member of the graduating class as commencement speaker. Prior to that, I would like to say congratulations to the 2016 graduates, their parents, family, and friends in attendance. This is always an exciting day that each of you will remember forever. Each year, the student speaker for commencement is selected through a comprehensive process by a committee of faculty and student representatives. The selection of a graduating senior to speak at commencement is a tradition that was established in 1966. This year, our student speaker is Katerina Walther. She's the daughter of Dan and Linda and has two younger brothers, Jonas and Eric, who both attend Pete Junior High. Katerina attended Southdale, Pete Junior High, and the Cedar Falls High School. While in high school, Katerina has excelled in both academics and activities. Examples of the activities include band, women's leadership, co-leader and founder of the Sexuality and Gender Equality Organization, school play, speech team, teen trust, and also on the State of Iowa Youth Advisory Council. Katerina said some of her favorite school memories was growing crayfish in 3rd grade with the opportunity to care for and raise live animals. She will always remember her crayfish named Brian. Another favorite experience was the band trip her junior year to Florida. After high school, Katerina plans are to attend American University in Washington, D.C. and study international relations and women's studies. The title of Katerina's speech is Go. Please welcome Katerina Walther.
We're not all friends. Some of us still don't know each other's names. Some of us will walk across the stage today and never look back. But that's not all. Like Troy, Gabriella, and the rest of the High School Musical crew, we're all in this together. I couldn't go through this speech without making one High School Musical reference, but that's it, I swear. All of us here in the McLeod Center in our red caps and gowns are undeniably linked for the rest of our lives. We have finished high school, gotten ready for our future, had successes and failures. We are the CFHS class of 2016. We are ready to go. We live in a world that constantly moves forward, so we will go with it, ready to make an impact. Also, disclaimer, I do not have the wisdom or experience of many of you, my peers, or other people sitting in this room, but we're all in this together. Now is a time of social movements and social changes. Remember when Instagram and Facebook overflowed with ALS Ice Bucket awareness challenges? How many times has Black Lives Matter movement been a subject of heated discussion? And then, could you see Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump as the next president during any other election season? Most importantly, the dab has surpassed Gangnam Style as the hot dance move. The world may seem to be changing faster than it is spinning around the sun. As each of us walks across the stage, we will leave behind the cardboard box time machines of our childhood and enter a real-life time machine, this time barreling straight towards adulthood. but time machines can also go backwards. Adulthood can't exist without childhood before it. So we must not forget what has led to this point. Some of us might want to forget our Lord of the Flies analysis papers, the Twitter wars, and figuring out how one school can have 2 basements. But that also means forgetting the teen rom-com parts of high school, being in the student section, prom, late-night drives down University. Really though, why are we here? What was the point of high school? There has to be a point. To the late-night cramming, endless pages read, broken Chromebooks, and senior exit surveys. Something more than preparation, which is what every website said when I Googled the point of high school to figure this out. So I struggled a lot with this. But then, as tends to happen when high school ends, I got emotional and started thinking about my entire high school career and figured it out. In my opinion, high school is practice. Practicing independence before really being on your own. Practicing responsibility with the cushion if you need it. Practicing how to think and adapt within the safety of a classroom. Finally, and maybe most importantly, high school is the time for figuring out who you are. For me, this started sophomore year when I had to decide between pink and blonde hair. I think I made the right decision. But then things got more complicated. I didn't know how to say no to a friend and ended up lying about my feelings, almost ending our friendship, which was saved only by the other person's forgiveness. I felt so bad, so guilty for taking the easy way out and lying instead of telling the truth, that I work to be honest now because I lived the impact of dishonesty and ultimately selfishness. Maybe some of you have had similar experiences, or perhaps you've stayed up late agonizing between your love for engineering and music, have struggled to figure out your passion, or had to make the impossible decision to follow your friends or go alone into the unknown. High school is practicing for your future self. But our future selves wouldn't have a chance out there in the world if it weren't for the support we've had in high school. Even if it's been the worst 3 years of your life, there must be at least one person who made it more tolerable. For me, one of those people is my school counselor who always found time to meet, remembered what I was doing, and was all around a positive, supportive person who helped me not only with scheduling, but with life. So that's my person. After you get your diploma, go. Find your person who got you through high school, whether they are a friend or staff member or coach or family member, whoever. Let them know. Therefore, in high school, we also practice gratitude. It may seem daunting to enter a world that has already seemed so full and intimidating, but we are ready to go. Already, we've done so much. There are so many people in this class who are ultimate models of practicing for life in high school. You have come back from the loss or divorce of a parent. You have battled mental illness. You have confronted cyber or physical harassment. You have broken society's rules to be your true self, and you have had to make sacrifices because of being sick without even knowing why. Regardless if only you, the one confronting the issues, or the whole school was aware of what is going on, 1015 Division Street is a better place because you went through its halls. 1015 Division Street, however, would not be the place it is without each and every person here in a red cap and gown. Our hearts are pounding, our minds are racing. We are on a ride reliving every moment since kindergarten. As we look back through everything that has transpired, everything we've done, Some of us may feel that we come up short compared to the person next to, or 2 seats away, or in front of us. But we shouldn't feel that way. We are all from different backgrounds and will go on to different lives. How can someone who has had a job throughout high school be a part of every club? How can a star athlete have the lead in every school play? It's just not possible. You can't measure volunteer hours with a paintbrush. You can't compare successes. Because when you compare successes, it seems that what you do is never enough. Someone is always better, and you lose sight of your own goals. That is why you must measure your own success by your own standards. And whatever your unit of measurement is, it is valid. What you do is valid. You can impact thousands, or 1, or 1,001. The world will still be better. As soon as we leave this building, we will no longer be high school students. We will be entering the world outside of what we know. We are young. We may be scared, but we are ready. Wherever you go and whatever you do, remember Cedar Falls High School. Here is where it started. Here is where you practiced. But now, go. Now is the time to be who you are meant to be. Go. Make your life and someone else's better. Go.
Thank you, Katerina. And now I would like to thank our school board members who are assisting today, board members Dr. Jim Kenyon and Mr. Jeff Hassman. It is with great pride that I present the class of 2016 for graduation in recognition of the individual accomplishments in fulfilling the graduation requirements. I recommend that the class of 2016 for Cedar Falls High School receive diplomas of recognition at this time. I would like to ask our guests to please refrain from excessive cheering, the use of air horns, or coming onto the floor during the ceremony. The distractions make it difficult for other families and friends to hear their graduate's name read, as well as maintaining the honor and dignity of our ceremony. Finally, once the ceremony is complete, graduates will meet on the upper level of the Dr. Katari Gallery in the upper north concourse to pick up their actual diploma. We will now begin recognizing our graduates. Would the members of the class of 2016 please present themselves to receive their diplomas? Honored readers include Mr. Troy Becker, Mr. Rich Strike, and Mr. Gary Coonan. Assisting with diplomas is Dr. Dana Dinas. Greeting the class of 2016 is Dr. Andy Pattee, Superintendent of Schools, and Mr. Dan Conrad, Director of Secondary Education. Michael Benjamin Abbas. Mackenzie Lee Adams. Brian David Adrian. Rabia Afzal. Annabeth Ehrenholtz. Zuhair Sadat Alam. Billy-Ann Albert. Talon Troy Dominique Alexander. Aiden M. Anderson. Avery Lynn Anderson. Mary Michelle Antone. Freya Andrup Arlson. Yasmina Arnaut. Sarah Asher. Hamid Ashraf. Jason James Asbill, Jr. Myquan Dion Bailey. Kayla Nicole Baker. Courtney Rose Banwert. Isaiah Christopher William Barney. Jacob Michael Barrett. Nolan Scott Bartlett. Matthew Walter Bauman. Daphne Sophia Becker. Luke David Beisner. Noah James Beisner. Madison Jean Belden. Elizabeth Marie Benson. Trevor Robert Benson. Angelica Joe Bentley. Lacey Lynn Bergmeyer. Cade Michael Berry. Erica Suzanne Beanfang. Anne Clarice Bigler. Jesse William Blakesley. Landry Nicole Borhave. Riley Jean Bond. Bailey Ann Borcherding. Braden Kent Bowden. Mitchell Aaron Bauer. Megan Marie Bradford. Laura Elizabeth June Brammer. Alyssa Lynn Brass. Emily Elizabeth Braun. Meredith Florence Brick. Ashley Aaron Brimacombe. Trevor Allen Brimmeyer. Leo Stone Broquet. Emily Anastasia Bruss. Jacob Robert Bruskern. Elizabeth Faye Birkin. Noah Samuel Burrows. Ashley Nicole Butte. Paige Marie Canfield. Michaela Shelby Carpenter. Olivia Joe Carpenter. Serena Pearl Carter. Basel Chatha. Sonia Elizabeth Chaudhry. Janan Chen. Jason Sanders Chang. Claire Christian Chenoweth. Gabriel Sean Chestnut. Benjamin Watson Christensen. Stephen James Church. Brady Christopher Clapp. Miranda Elizabeth Cole. Sydney May Koloff. Brianne Claire Combs. Molly Matheson Conway. David Joseph Cook. Connor Michael Crew. Amanda Jane Crockett. Carly L. Cross. Kelly Elizabeth Custer. Summer Renee Danielson. Geneva May Dayton. Luisa Sampaio de Jesus. Mitchell Robert Dekatoski. Chloe Dean Denherter. Terry L. Denny. Adrian Alberto Diaz. Austin Allen Dickinson. Dalton James Dickinson. Alexa Renee Doyle. Nathaniel Robert Doyle. Alexander Todd Driesman. Anja Marie Dro. Daniel Robert Duggan. Lady Rose Egan.
Charles Mark Eastman. Carly Shea Ekstrom. Keaton Drew Elliott. Haley Danielle Erickson. Lacey Marie Evans. Trevon Marte Fagan. Sean Timothy Fernholz. Hannah Michelle Flack. Michael David Flancha. Keely Ray Fober. Abigail Jane Fobian. Mitchell Lee Franklin. Kyle Allen Frost. Hannah Marie Gaffney. Sydney Ray Gallus. Guadalupe Ray Galvez Rodriguez. Sarah Gao. Christian Louis Garcia. Megan Michelle Gardner. Nicholas Robert Gasser. Travis Gregory Geisler. Emma Lee Gertis. Tyler Matthew Gertis. Leo Jonas Impola Gibson. Samantha Ray Sadie Glaspie. Alexander Jacob Godby. Eric Andrew Gogola. Cameron Christian Grubik. Emma Danielle Groom. Grace K. Gubrud. Larissa Ann Hahn. Megan Michelle Hackett. Andrew Aaron Hager. Amna Hader. Madison Chase Hall. Jameson Dean Hampton. Samantha Jo Hansen. Caitlin Michelle Hansen. Isabella Janelle Harper. Alicia Marie Harrington. Dennison Charles Harrington. Madison Marie Harris. Esther C. Hartanto. Jacob Matthew Hartman. Seth Franklin Harwood. Maida Hoshik. Karsten J. Hassman. Hunter Vernon Harum. Abigail Sue Hayes. Aaron Grant Heimbuck. Aaron Nicole Hendrickson. Hannah Lynn Hensing. Taylor Ann Nicole Herman. Noah Taylor Hermanson. Benjamin Joel Hertz. Taya Eileen Hurum. Ryan Michael Hilby. Colin James Hill. Sienna Marie Hingjen. Rodney Len Hinton. Christopher Douglas Hintzman. Gabriella Marie Holtzman. Amy Suzanne Holzefeld. Abigail Marie Horstman. Richard Dion Lee Horton Jr. Connor Robert Houlihan. Jacob Michael Hovanek. Jessica Marie Huffman. Rebecca Lynn Hughes. Dakota Jordan Hulse. Taylor Nicole Hilton. Aaron Michael Anderson Eel. Mary Jessie Ingalls. Saeed Jackie Jafari. Brandon Dean Jerome. Jonah Scott Johnson. Josie Ann Johnson. Kirsten Charlize Johnson. Olivia Marie Johnson. Paige Elizabeth Johnson. Marquise Jonelle Jones. Morgan Ann Jungers Johansson. Ashton Marie Keller. Dakota Danielle Kelly, excuse me. Destiny Elena Kelly. Cameron Joseph Kelly. Ethan Paul Kern. Christopher Stone Keys. Rachel Yesa Key. Tori Lane King.
James Michael Kingsley. Brandy Nicole Kinman. Isaac Jerome Kippis. Chase Philip Close. Ilsa Fedler Nislin. Jarrett Wade Knutson. Sadie Louise Kolpeck. Bryce Jacob Koltoff. Valentine Yapoho Chabet Coleman. Kayleen Renee Konensmark. Tyler Gary Cordy. Kyle Sean Kramer. Jonathan David Keener. Abby Marie Kuntz. Daniel Kyle Kupka. Cody Joe Kurth. Chase Christian Lang. Charlie Marlon Langner. Hunter Austin LaValle. Jeffrey Michael Levens. Isaac Stephen Lawrence. Luke William Lawson. Christopher Hayes Leisure II. Jacob Arthur Leisinger. Alexandra Lynn Lennertz. Terrence S. Lewis. Tyrese S. Lewis. Jacob Caballero Lilly. Jordan Nicole Lines. Nathan Michael Llewellyn. Catherine Christian Lockard. Theodore Lewis Lockley. Kelsey Ann Lochran. Benjamin Jacob Louviere. Paige Marie Loy. Toby James Ludden. Brody Rivers Lusson. Merlin Ganter McGilvray. Samuel Lawrence McGee. Vanil Malovarapu. Olivia Fabos Martin. Rye Allen Martinson. Augustus Wilhelm Edward Marty. Jade Jean McBroom. Madison Elizabeth McCann. Sydney Nicole McClellan. Brooklyn Desiree McClinton. James Francis McLaughlin. Jessica Marie McMurrin. Ian Ray McVeigh. Garrett Daniel Metcalf. Allison Jewel Metlin. Olivia Drew Kepfler Mickey. Alexandria Renee Miller. Jordan Trey Miller. Mason Duane Miller. Scott Anthony Miller. Sierra L. Mingo. Michaela Ray Mix. Kate Elizabeth Moody. Jonathan Stewart Morrow. Logan Alexander Mozina. Kamisha Labrie Muir. Cole Robert Murphy. Alec Navarro. Kayla Ray Neese. Brandon Alexander Negus. Young Wen. Conrad David Nichols. Jesse Dean Nicholson. Nolan Douglas Nickerson. Andrew Stephen Nida. Juliana Elizabeth Drews Norby. Andrew Stephen Nurse. Hannah Marcel Nyman. Caleb Andrew O'Connor. Dino Odo Basic. Gavin Thomas O'Hare. Nicholas Connor O'Loughlin. Joshua John Osterhaus. Courtney Eileen Packard. Amy Elizabeth Pattee. Rachel Dawn Pop. Dylan Michael Peters. Anne Marie Peterson. Brandon Allen Peterson. Dylan James Peterson. Justin Leonard Peterson. Michael David Falsgraf. Travis Allen Phelps. Elizabeth Jane Pierce. Keely Jane Pinsino. Talon Lauren Plum.
Sam Barrett Vijay Kartakan Panada. Lexus Lane Powell. Carson Larry Ladebor Quigley. Donald Michael Quisdorf. Mary Nicole Radke. Kayla Sarah Ramirez. Aditi Lakshmi Bharti Rao. Abdul Meji Rashidagich. Kayla Ann Rasmussen. Jason Tyler Rathjen. Austin Michael Rayhans. Jackson John Reynolds. Jared Michael Rickard. Kevin Patrick Rippentrop. Kristen Renee Rode. Laura Melissa Roman Jimenez. Ryan Michael Roth. Bianca Elizabeth Reichert. Josiah Paul Sabino. Hannah Marie Sanderman. Ambrosia Hannah Sanders. Autumn K. Saul. Dakota Scott Schiefelbein. Lorraine Elise Schofield. Michaela Ann Shoppy. Andrea Lynn Schreiber. Caleb Michael Schreiber. David Lee Schrader. Madison Ray C. Eric Stephen Sesterhen. Brenda Jane Sevchik. Samuel David Shepard. Dalton Lee Laquette Schock. Nathan Michael Scholl. Dylan Thomas Simmons. Harrison Neal Sims. Ashley Renee Sires. Stephen Hugh Skidmore. Ethan Clyde Smith. Ethan James Smith. Isaac Raymond Smith. Jared Lemuel Smith. Lauren Sean Sprague Moreland. Justin Thomas Stanley. Maddie Taylor Starbeck. Sierra Mae Steen. And Alyssa Elaine Stillman. Abigail Nicole Stoltz. Sarah Jane Stortz. Saidi Tyrell Sula. Isaac Arthur Swoboda. Elizabeth Lynn Swanson. Elizabeth Jane Swartley. Zachary William Sweet. Alaire Isis Tiber. Jordan Lindsay Taylorson. William Anthony Teague. Nathan Daniel Tesfa. Camden Henry Allen Thomas. Quecheri Ante Renee Thurman. Madison Andrea Timmer. Nicholas Timothy Tran. Caitlin Sue Trimble. Callie Christine Valentine. Grace Elizabeth Van Patten. Matthew Stephen Van Schoik. Michaela Jo Vaughn. Ariella Wendy Vernon. Carolina Ignacia Villavicencio Herrero. John Henry Wagner. Megan Marie Wagner. Andrew Lawrence Walker. Jasmine Rose Waller. Katarina Ann Walther. Jacob Scott Waters. Cameron L. Watts. Marley Michaela Weaver. Monica Catherine Wessels. Cole Bryant Wetzel. McAllister Edward Robert Wheeler. Emily Ann Wickner. Spencer Riley Williams. Alexandra K. Williams Perez. Isabella Riley Wilson. Troy Anthony Wilson. Kayla Christine Wilson. Nathaniel James David Wilson. Tyler J. Wilson. Kayla M. Walter. Carissa Ann Wardell. Madison Mallory Wright. Garrett Matthew Yant. Huasiang Sam Zhang.
Bailey Borcherding and Jake Hartman, senior honor leaders, will now step forward to direct the turning of tassels. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to present to you Cedar Falls High School graduates, the class of 2016.